Well, it's no secret Arizona has a water problem. The Colorado River, which provides 1/3 of our state's water, is dwindling.
As lawmakers go looking for more, ABC 15 investigator Courtney Holmes gets an in-depth look at one of the most talked about solutions.
At its most basic, desalination is removing salt from water. But for Arizona, it will be much more complicated because it's not just about the water. Lawmakers from the state capital to our nation's capital to Mexico will have to come to consensus about how to get it done. The idea is to build 2 desalination plants along the Mexican coastline using water from the Sea of Cortez. That water would stay in Mexico, and a portion of its Colorado River allotment would be allowed to stay in the U.S. This study, released in 2020, was commissioned by water agencies in Arizona and Nevada, Freeport, McMoran, and Salt River Project to figure out if desalination is feasible for Arizona. And the study concludes it is.
The technology is there. The question is related to the costs and the environmental impacts.
Water expert Sharon Megdal has worked on water policy and management in Arizona for 30 years and currently heads up the University of Arizona's Water Resources Research Center. She was not involved in this study, but has studied desalination plants around the world. She says they come with major challenges, one of the biggest.
These plants are expensive.
The study estimated a cost of $4.5 to $4.9 billion to get one online, and anywhere from $148 to $197 million to operate annually, costs that are well above what we pay right now. For context, water that comes from the Colorado River through the CAP Canal will cost about $270 per acre foot next year. Water from this desalination plant could cost up to $2,200 per acre foot. Even then, only a fraction that goes through the process is usable.
It's more like a 50% throughput.
That means for every gallon that goes through the plant,
you'll get a half gallon of good quality water and then a half gallon of brine to dispose of.
And the question of what to do with all that brine or heavily salted water has complicated answers. Desalination proponents point to the country of Israel as a model.
This is what allows Israel to be a global growth, dynamic state because they've solved their water issue.
Governor Ducey and an Arizona delegation visited earlier this year. That country's 5 seawater desalination plants provide most of the tap water for its 9 million residents.
Israel is often looked at, as it should be, as a success story for dealing with water scarcity.
Ducey recently told ABC 15 Arizona is close to a deal, too.
We're in the final stages of the desalination project, which we've invested in and will complete before we leave office.
But Megdal says there are real differences between a sovereign Israel and the state of Arizona. For one, Israel has a readily available source of water since it borders the Mediterranean Sea. Here's another.
They have a very centralized approach to governance of water. They have a master plan for water for the whole nation, the whole region, and they follow it.
That includes what to do about brine, which largely ends up back in the sea.
There are concerns about the impacts of marine life. If there are plants being operated for many years, what is the cumulative impact of the brine disposal?
Still, she says desalination shouldn't be counted out, but it can't be counted on as the only solution.
That means you don't bet on just one option, but you look at multiple options.
Courtney Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.